The only way to get cholangio known is to get it out there.
Cholangiocarcinoma, a rare, often unheard of, and aggressive cancer of the bile duct, affects 10,000 people and their loved ones each year. The disease is devastating, and before 2006, little was known about it. The Clements family came together when the 38-year-old Mark received the heart-wrenching diagnosis. They quickly realized the need for an organization to provide resources for patients. Inspired by Mark's unwavering spirit and determination to help others facing this cancer, the family created a lifeline for patients and their caregivers, the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation. The foundation has grown to be a leading global resource for the cholangiocarcinoma community, changing the course of the disease through patient advocacy and research.
I live in South Carolina, and there just was not a lot of treatment options there. Being a stage 4 patient, things were not looking so great. So just hearing their words of encouragement and seeing what the foundation is doing for patients is just tremendous, and gives me hope, gives my family hope.
With a mission to find a cure for cholangiocarcinoma, the foundation works with brilliant minds worldwide to conduct innovative research and develop new treatments and therapies. CCF's first chief medical officer has spent his career studying this rare cancer and is bringing hope to patients by driving research forward.
What I observed was that in many other cancers, there were standards of care. I call them the foundation stones. And we had no foundation stones in cholangiocarcinoma. There are patients who really need the treatment and clinicians who are willing to enroll patients in clinical trials to improve those standards of care, move the dial.
Cholangiocarcinoma in general really epitomizes the team that is essential to take care of patients that have this disease. These patients are met with challenges of nutrition, of biliary obstruction, pain, deconditioning, etc. And so really it's that team approach. How can we take this rare cancer subtype with very unique, genetic alterations driving the cancer and do thoughtful clinical trials that are actually going to move the needle forward and value the time commitment and trust that patients have in us.
The way they explain the chemotherapies, immunotherapies, and the trials that they've done and what the road ahead, in layman's terms, the way they just explained it was just amazing. I mean, honestly, I think there's just no way that I won't be successful. There's so many drugs out there that they're working on, so many trials that I've learned about. It's amazing. I'm blown away.
The Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation has a research fellowship program that supports early career researchers dedicated to studying cholangiocarcinoma. Since 2015, we've awarded more than $2.5 million in grants to 49 researchers. People living with cholangiocarcinoma and their loved ones are the heart and soul of the mission. They motivate everyone involved in the effort, and they positively influence the lives of others. It is a crucial time in the Foundation's history as we're on the precipice of significant research and treatments. With your support and the steadfast dedication of the cholangiocarcinoma community, we are ready for the next chapter. Those who have lost loved ones have turned their grief into action, volunteering to support patients and funding research to pave the path for others.
You know, I always feel bad when I tell a patient that my daughter did pass, but I said to him, I said, there's great hope. There is so much going on now for new drug authorizations that weren't available when she was alive and that are now. I said, so don't ever give up. I said, there's always things on the horizon, and it's because of research fellowships, scholarships like this.
Yeah, I would add to that last year we heard one of the presenters talking about she was a recipient of awards years ago. And then to bring that full circle, that doctor was working with Sarah on a clinical trial, and Sarah was one of the first people in the world on that trial. And that drug was given FDA approval last September. That's a way to keep the legacy going.
Continuing forward, even though my dad had passed away, one thing he had always said was, you know, it's not going to work out for me, but, you know, keep working for the next guy's daughter.
We can't change the outcomes that have happened, but we can change the future. And there's a lot of momentum with cholangiocarcinoma and what the foundation has done. And I think that more of us can do things. It doesn't have to be big things. Small things help as well. Just telling people and raising the awareness can help those that come behind us.
We all live on the one basis of hope. Hope for a better tomorrow. Hope for the next patient to get a better opportunity. And the only way that we can do that is to put ourselves out there, to let our story be known, to make other people want to get involved, want to know what this is, and want to make a difference in the world.
The community's compassion has fueled progress and sustained determination. Your generosity profoundly impacts these collective efforts, and your participation will help transform care, research, and the advocacy landscape. Join us in supporting the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation to change lives, rewrite the future, and ultimately find a cure for cholangiocarcinoma. Together, we can bring hope to all those affected by cholangiocarcinoma.